Alright, let's get this over with, because I got a lot to do. So back on August 4th, 2025, I uploaded this video where I walked through one of my mind maps. The purpose of the mind map at the start of this whole retirement experiment was to help me visualize all the things I wanted to do, or thought I wanted to do, and how they all related to each other. Now, I said here one of my mind maps because I actually had two. The video here is where I walked through mind map number 1, my creative endeavors. The one you didn't see was mind map number 2, my non-creative endeavors. This week's episode pulls from the non-creative side. So I take a lot of pictures and videos and screenshots. It's not so much an interest of mine as it is a curse and a burden. Like, there's something wrong with my brain that forces me to grab a picture or a video or a screenshot, about 1 billion times a year. These files follow a winding path from my phone to my centralized storage solution where they stack up like old magazines until my NAS looks like the digital equivalent of a Hoarders episode. Other family members contribute to this virtual miasma, of course, but it's like 90% me and 10% everyone else all put together. And maybe that's being generous. Oh, and this mess isn't limited to just my phone pics. There's still the pre-digital age to contend with, prints, slides, and negatives, and those bulky old photo albums with the squishy plastic covers. So over on mind map number 2 was this little area under everything else. For a good long while now, I've had this idea of just putting everything in one place, fully knowing that collecting, curating, and cataloging decades of family history will very likely take an equal number of decades to accomplish. But I've never been one to run away from impossible projects. Of course, a project of this magnitude could never possibly happen without giving it a formal name. I mean, give a project a name, and it is real. So I'd like to introduce PRISM. PRISM stands for Photo Reconciliation is Mandatory. For the last month or so, I've been working on a different project which pushed me back into PRISM territory. It turned out to be one of those side quests that ended up being bigger than you thought it would, and before you know it, you've nearly forgotten the main quest. For now, what's important is that PRISM is more or less officially underway. So even if it takes decades, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Okay, well, I'll see you next week when the topic will either be A, no video at all, or B, I have no idea what it might be about. But that's the fun of all this. All right, stay fresh, cheese bags.